Hey, what's going on, everyone? I hope you had a good holiday weekend, and if you had off work or school, hope you enjoyed your time off. I'm coming back to you today with another crazy story, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This story takes place back in my sophomore year of high school. Specifically, it was in my first period English class, and I'm going to do something a little bit different here. Before we get started, I'm going to name the people involved in this story. So we have my best friend who was in class with me. We have two teachers. First one, who's the main English teacher, we'll call her Miss Bowman. Second teacher, who is the teaching assistant, we'll call him Mr. Still. And we got kid number one, so we'll call him Andrew. And then kids 2 and 3, we'll call them Tanner and Matthew. Yeah, that all sounds good. All right. So, to get into it, on this particular morning, I just remember I got to class. Excuse me. I got to class. Every day I would sit down with my best friend next to each other and we would just be talking before class started. And this day went a little bit differently. So to start, me and my friend were just talking, just like normal. I don't even remember what we were talking about. But all of a sudden I hear Mr. Still, who is the teaching assistant, shout, "Andrew, go back to your seat now." Completely out of nowhere. Like, obviously there's a little bit of background noise with all the kids talking, and it's right before the first class of the day, so you know how it is if you're in school or you've been in school. But all of a sudden, we hear Mr. Still yell, and the whole class goes silent. And I don't even remember his exact words, like what he said after that. He was just like, "You want to give me attitude this morning? You better go sit down. You better behave." All kinds of stuff like that. After that, the whole class, like I said, dead silent. And all of a sudden he turns to, I think I called him Tanner, and is like, "And what's up with you, Tanner?" And then Tanner is just like, I wasn't saying anything. And he's like, "All right, well, you want to give me attitude this morning? You're going to show me some respect." And then while this is happening, Tanner and Matthew are sitting together, and Matthew's kind of chuckling from what I remember. And then Mr. Stills is like, "Do you have anything to say, Matthew?" And he just gets kind of quiet, and he just says, I remember this specifically, Matthew says, "No, I don't have anything to say to you." Like, very straight, matter of fact, not joking around. And after that, class is still just dead silent. We're all staring at this unfolding, and Mr. Stills was like, "Now you all are going to be quiet, and you're going to show us some respect, and you're going to listen to Miss Bowman, because she's going to start class now." And Miss Bowman gets up and is just like, "Okay, so we're going to get into our lesson for today." I don't even remember what the lesson was. I just remember she started it so just nonchalantly after all that just happened. And I'm like, I mean, she wasn't being like happy. She was kind of like, like we all were, just kind of shocked. But yeah, that was funny to me how she just started class. From what I remember, kind of went just normal. I mean, obviously everyone was pretty quiet the whole time for obvious reasons, but to this day, I have no idea what prompted that crash out from Mr. Stills. I know the first kid, Andrew, who he was talking to in the beginning, I remember he was kind of a troublemaker, so I don't know if he did something to set him off or what happened. But looking back at it, it's a pretty funny story, and me and my best friend still have a good laugh about that to this day. Hopefully you all enjoyed that as much as I enjoy reliving that. And with that, I will see you all on the next video. Thank you for watching, and have a good one. Peace.